Hi guys, this is a 1.5 diesel Renault Kangoo 08 and the customer complaint is intermittently. He said he's finding it hard to start. I'm yet to see this. It's Monday morning now and this car came in Friday after dinner and it started every time I turned the key and started fine every time I turned the key. So this is the first start of the day. We'll see how this thing reacts. Quite good there on that start. So I can't see what the customer is saying, but that's what he stated anyway, and that's what we're after. You can see no lights on the dash, no engine lights on or no faults there, but fault codes, we are reporting a P0100 mass or volume airflow A, and we are reporting a P0670 current and pending to the same codes. So four fault codes in total, and yeah, we'll chase after these and see where that brings us. Right lads, moving on to live data PIDs. Airflow rate from mass airflow sensor 0 grams per second with the car running. That's wrong. Do we have an issue here? Looks like it. No feedback from the airflow meter at this point in time. Okay, at the mass airflow sensor here, we're going to do a bit of testing. We have 5 wire sensor, okay? So we're going to start probing in to the first one here. There's two parts to this sensor. So we have an intake air temperature sensor and the mass airflow sensor involved in this unit here. So in here we are reading on the first wire 3 volts. I believe that is my signal wire from my intake air temperature sensor. Next wire. Zero. That looks like a ground. So test light going to battery positive. When it touches ground, test light lights. When I touch the pin, the test light lights. So we have a good ground. Moving on to the next wire. Battery voltage supplied to the airflow sensor. That's good. Next wire. Is our 5 volt supply to the mass airflow sensor. And last wire then should be a signal from this airflow sensor. In there, and on the signal wire we have 0 volts, and on the scan tool we are reading 0 airflow numbers.
But again, with my test light still connected to battery positive, can I bring that up? When I touch it, off now. When I touch that, I can bring the airflow numbers up. I can change that signal. So that says to me that the airflow meter is bad. It's not throwing back any signal to the computer. So we need an airflow sensor for this car. And the wiring is good. And the signal, I can get it to change so that wire, the signal wire is intact and going all the way back to the computer. Now, a good reason why I wanted to check this is because there's the engine cover. And that looks like it has been eaten by a mouse. Maybe. Now we've all them bits down here. But whatever it is, mouse or a rat, it hasn't ate our signal wire going from the airflow meter to the computer, because I can clearly change that signal. So this car needs an airflow meter. Hopefully that will get rid of or aid in his intermittent starting issues. There are 4 codes for glow plugs. I think we'll check them. They're very easy to get at down here. We'll do a resistance check on them just to see.
Okay, we're going to run a resistance check on all 4 glow plugs. And I have them disconnected and just onto the top of the glow plug there. I don't know, can you see that? Onto the top of the glow plug there. And the first one, I'm getting an open circuit. Go to the second one here. That is reading, you see that line there, can you? Is that about 8 ohms? That again is too high, but we are getting a reading off of that one. Glow plug number 3. I'm on it there now. Open circuit. And finally, glow plug number 4 down here somewhere. You can just see it there. I'm on it. And open circuit again. So 4 glow plugs along with the airflow meter required for this Kangoo. Okay, that's 4 glow plugs out. Just rerun that test on the bench. So to the body of the injector and to the tip of the glow plug. And we are open circuit. So bring it to a new one. We're hooked up, and we have a good reading of 1 ohm maybe of resistance there, just less than an ohm. One ohm. So new set of glow plugs going into this Kangoo. Okay lads, the new airflow meter is fitted, the new glow plugs are fitted. And onto the scan tool, we now have grams per second. We have an airflow reporting back airflow, which we didn't have before. That was stuck on 0. We're into that signal wire on the new airflow meter, whereas before we had 0 volts on it. We now have voltage on it at 1.5. So we have a fix with the airflow meter. Now, this airflow meter, I just drew a little sketch to help me explain better. It's a 5-wire sensor. So it's got 2 parts to it. It's got a mass airflow sensor and it's got the intake air temperature sensor inside the housing. So we have a 12-volt feed to the mass airflow sensor from the computer. We have a 5-volt feed from the computer to the mass airflow sensor. We have a signal which I had 0 volts on, and then the mass airflow sensor and the intake air temperature are sharing the same ground. So one ground, and then the intake air temperature sensor has its 5-volt supply, which is its signal wire as well. So 12-volt feed, 5-volt feed, signal and ground for the mass airflow sensor, and it's 5-volt feed and ground for the intake air temperature sensor. 5 wires. That's my understanding of how this system works, and we have a fix. Now also, as I said, this car was in Friday evening, and what I forgot to show you or say to you about was this little pipe here as well. It was a bit damp and a bit wet, and I changed it out, swapped it out for this new one here. And around there was a little cut in that. So this could have also been drawn in a slight bit of air through that crack in that pipe. So we're after fixing these glow plugs, and what I did check as well to make sure the relay, the glow plug module, is sending power to them glow plugs, which were all bad. So the glow plug issue is fixed, the airflow meter issue is fixed, and I did find a little diesel leak in the pipe here, which I changed out as well. So it should go a long way to sorting out the starting issue. Should be a fix. Okay guys, bring it back and show you ball codes. I did clear them out. No fault codes. So I'm happy to call this a fix on this 1.5 diesel Renault Kangoo. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Hope it helps you. See you in the next cartoon.